Hello angels, today I'm going to be doing a plan with me for the week 1st July to 7th of July. So this is the first week in the new Erin quadrant and my style hasn't really changed much. The only difference between this new Erin quadrant life planner and the previous ones that matters to me is that the edges of the boxes are now rounded. But then they will be covered by my stickers in the end anyway, so the impact isn't really great. So this week I'm using Sweet Tea Plant's Knit Merlot kit. It's one of the few dark colored kits that I got and I really love the comfy artwork. I thought it was a great kit to use for my first week of my new planner. So of course the first thing that I started with as always is the bottom washi, date covers and the sidebar. And this week I used a weekly checklist to list the timings I go to work and a hydrate tracker together with some habit trackers to track my gym sessions and mail collection. Just a little bit about myself that has changed since my last plan with me. I have found a new job. I used to be a private tutor, but I interviewed for a new job as a librarian in our National Library Board and I got the job. I have been in this job for a couple months now, and so far the work I do seems interesting and not too difficult to handle. And that was one of the things that I was worried about, you see, that I might not be able to handle stuff in the job. This is my first real job since I graduated. I have only ever been self-employed, so the experience has been great so far. But back to my planner. So Monday has lots of filming and editing I needed to do and I was out with friends that day too. Tuesday is a little more chores oriented since it is my off day. I needed to do some laundry folding, accounting, changing my bed sheets and spending time with my family. On Wednesday, I started the day with work and when I got home, I texted my student to confirm the next day's session as she sometimes forgot about our session. I also got some bubble tea on the way home. There's a new bubble tea shop in the shopping mall near my home and I have to walk through the shopping mall when I walk home from the train station. So I thought, why not? So I got like 5 cups of bubble tea for myself and my family. And I also needed to get some clothes as I didn't really have any formal clothes for me to wear to work. Then at the end of the day before I shower and rest, I did some Pilates. Moving on to Thursday, I got my session with my student after work. And I know I write 7 PM on my planner, but in reality, I always reach my student's house like 30 minutes before. After the session, I'd like to finish my novel. I've been addicted to Chinese novels recently and I just had to finish it before I can concentrate on doing anything else. I also wanted to revamp my blog, but I didn't really do this on that day because then I realized I have no idea how I want to revamp my blog. I just want my blog to match the rebranding of my shop, you know. So I decided to put that aside for now. I also wanted to plan how I'd like to organize my room on Thursday so that when I have the time, I don't need to spend a lot of time thinking how I want to organize my stuff. My family and I also have found a new Hong Kong drama we were all interested in, so we kind of watched the show together every night recently. On Friday I have work, but luckily for me, work on Thursday and Fridays end early at 5:30 PM. So my mood for the day is still quite good. I wanted to write a shopping list for things I wanted to buy and place in on my desk in my workplace and do some logistics and accounting at the same time. Then in the evening, I needed to charge my lights batteries so that I can film a video the next day. And then I relaxed in my room after putting on some cooling skincare and continued reading my novel. Now this week's weekend is quite eventful. On Saturday I had work in the first half of the day, then I went to the gym. I went home and tidied up my work desk and after that I went to the full dress rehearsal of our National Day Parade. My mom got the tickets to the rehearsal through her workplace and she got like 6 tickets. Mind you, we only have 4 people in our family and my sister's boyfriend wasn't free. So we got my sister's best friend and her best friend's sister to come with us. Then after that, we went and watched Spider-Man Far From Home at night. On Sunday, it's a little more relaxing. We more or less stayed right at home after our weekly section at the church and some grocery shopping. I planned the next week in my planner, relaxed in my room, and continued reading my novel, and spent my day in a very quiet and relaxing way. So that's it. This is my week in the first week of July. I hope you angels enjoyed looking into my work and my life, and that you would subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!